We all know that the Earth is surrounded by an orbit that shields it from dangerous meteorites and other space debris. But what we may not know is that this orbit is actually controlled by two warring factions of spaceships, both vying for control of our planet and its people. One faction is led by the United States, with its imposing fleet of powerful spy satellites and advanced warships. The other is led by China, whose menacing battleships are steadily encroaching upon American interests in the region. As tensions rise between these two superpowers, we must ask ourselves, who will win the battle for Earth's orbit? And more importantly, why do they even want to fight this war? The United States has long dominated the space around Earth, having launched more than 12,000 objects into orbit since the beginning of the space age. CATA. These include spy satellites used for everything from gathering intelligence on other countries to monitoring weather patterns around the globe. In recent years, however, China has become a serious competitor in this domain, launching over 4,000 objects into orbit, including its own spy satellites and military communications systems. This growing competition has led some experts to warn that a new space race is underway, one that could end in disaster for humanity if it's not carefully managed. The stakes are high, because whoever controls Earth's orbit will have a major advantage in any future conflict. Satellites can be used to gather intelligence on enemy forces, jam their communications, and even destroy their weapon systems from miles away. As a result, the US and China have been taking steps to ensure that they have the upper hand in space. The US has developed new technologies to track and identify objects in orbit. It's also increased the number of satellites it has in operation and bolstered its ground-based missile defense systems. China, for its part, has been developing anti-satellite weapons that could be used to destroy enemy satellites, and has conducted tests of its own missile defense system. Despite these efforts, it's still not clear who would win a battle for control of Earth's orbit. On the one hand, the US has a significant technological advantage. Its spy satellites are more sophisticated, and its warships are more capable than those of any other country. Additionally, the US has a well-developed space program with experience operating in orbit for decades. On the other hand, China has a large and growing economy that it can devote to military spending, and it's been investing heavily in new technologies such as hypersonic weapons. Furthermore, China's government is more centralized and authoritarian than that of the United States, meaning that it can make decisions and take action more quickly when necessary. In the end, it's impossible to say who would win a battle for control of Earth's orbit. Both the United States and China have the capabilities and the will to fight a major space war. However, the consequences of such a war would be disastrous for humanity. Both sides would undoubtedly suffer heavy losses, and the amount of space junk created by a battle would likely render Earth's orbit unusable for generations. It would truly be a lose-lose scenario. That's why it's so important for the United States and China to find a way to coexist peacefully in space. Fortunately, there are signs that both sides are willing to do what it takes to avoid a catastrophic conflict. In recent years, the US and China have taken steps to improve their relationship and military cooperation. And in 2021, the two countries signed an agreement to share data on space activities and avoid dangerous encounters in orbit. Hopefully, these efforts will continue, and the world will never see a devastating space war between the United States and China. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more updates. We've got lots of fascinating topics to cover, including the latest developments in space exploration, the search for extraterrestrial life, and the future of humanity among the stars. So if you're ready to boldly go where no man has ever gone before, then click that subscribe button and join us on our journey to the great unknown. See you next time.